Hello, I'm Jaden Houser, and this is People in Perspective. Joining me on the program today is Bernice Houser, retired nurse and clinical instructor. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's get right into it. What inspired you to be a nurse?
Well, I always wanted to help people, and I wanted a career that would allow me to do that. So nursing was my choice.
Was there any other occupations or jobs that you thought would suit your character as a young lady?
Yeah, my second choice would have been a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yes.
Okay. Were there any role models or figures that you looked up to at the time?
Not so much role models, but I had parents that motivated me to do what I wanted to do. So they allowed me to leave the city of Alabama and come to Detroit and pursue my career in nursing.
Oh, so you were born and raised in Alabama then?
Yes, I was born and raised in Alabama, schooled in Alabama, and then after high school I left and came to Detroit.
I see. So leaving Alabama, what was that like after your family and unity?
Well, it was kind of scary. I was only 18 when I left, so I cried all the way to Detroit, but afterwards it was okay.
Did you have family in Detroit to get you started?
Yes, I had a brother and a couple of sisters there, but I lived with my brother for about 4 years.
4 years. Was that the goal and the focus, going to Detroit to become a nurse, or was it just better opportunities?
Yes, because in the South, once you graduated from high school, it was traditional to come to the North where they had the better schools and the better opportunities to pursue a career. So that's why I came.
It sounds like your family was kind of united and a strong sense of establishment and unity. What was that like being raised, to help the next one in line?
Well, as a tradition, we always was raised to, once we achieved our high school education, you're gonna reach back and help the next younger person coming along, which I had one sister and a brother. So when I went to Detroit, my thing was to get a job and help my mom financially with the other couple of kids.
I see. So what college did you attend?
Initially, I went to Malcolm X College to get my associates in nursing, and that was in like '77. And then I went to Governor State and got my bachelor's in nursing, and I concluded at Purdue University where I received my master's.
I see. So the college, is that the only college you attended, or?
Yeah, those three.
Those three colleges. And what official degree or diploma did you get?
I got associate first, then I worked for a while and went back and got my bachelor's in science, and eventually my master's in nursing.
Okay, so entering the workforce out of college, what exactly were your daily responsibilities as a nurse within the facility or the hospital?
Oh, I had a wide range of responsibilities. My biggest responsibilities was having someone else's life in my hand. So we had to do assessments, plan according to those assessments, carry out your plan, and reevaluate. We did policies and procedures for nursing. I did some teaching and mentoring of the other nurses that came aboard. So it's wide ranges of responsibilities as a nurse.
Was there a target patient outlook, or?
Where that?
Were you dealing with the disabled, the injured?
I dealt with both adults and children, and I specialize in children with special needs.
Oh, I see. So you were working quite closely with the children on a daily basis.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And what hospital did you spend the most time at?
At RBTV Children's Hospital,
I
where
see.
they specialize in children with special needs.
I see. I see. And is there a program for the children entering, or is it just?
It's a regular hospital, but they have a lot of different programs for children that, have special health conditions like diabetes, sickle cell, a variety of any of the chronic diseases that you can name was seen at La Rabida.
I see. In all the time you spent with those kids, you must have gained quite a bond with those kids that you were.
Certainly did. They taught me a lot about life, about appreciating what you have, and about staying focused and pursuing whatever, even with their disabilities. They were able to pursue and accomplish many, many things that you wouldn't believe.
Oh man. So were there any kids that you could talk about today that inspired you or touched you?
Well, I had one little girl I took care of. I started taking care of her when she was like 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then her mom passed. And I promised her mom that I would help see after her. And last year she graduated from high school, hopefully on her way to college.
That must have been a tender moment seeing her walk across the stage.
It was very rewarding, very rewarding.
So do you know where she might attend college next year?
She was talking about a business degree. I think she was going to start at one of the junior colleges and then progress up.
It's great to hear. So what do you do now? I understand that you're retired.
I'm retired, but I take care of one child with special needs a couple of days a week, just to keep myself busy and in touch with nursing, because that's my first love.
So that's volunteer hours?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's been nice having you on the show. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.